Hi everyone and welcome back to Total Coins. So this video is going to be another special video for all of you. It's been one of the videos that I've been getting requests for sort of left, right and centre, so it's been great to sort of finally sort of put the video together, and that is a collections video. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the video off with a quick room tour just to sort of give you an idea of sort of the size of my collection. I'm also going to be sort of splitting this up into sort of 3 separate videos. So today's video is going to be sort of doing a run through of my silverproof collection. The next video I'll be looking at my brilliantly uncirculated and sort of coin sets that I've got. And then in the final video, I am going to be looking at the different albums that I've got. So that includes the albums that you see on the sort of the coin hunts, as well as some extra ones that I've got sort of separately. So yeah, you'll see sort of from the room tour sort of how much I have to go through. And if I was to sort of put it into sort of one video, we'll probably be here for a good couple of hours. So what I'm going to do is, as I say, I'm going to split it down sort of into sort of little chunks, because I know there's quite a few people out there as well that obviously they've asked for sort of a collection video, but they've specifically asked to see my silverproof collection, for example, or my sort of bunk packs collection. So it will allow all of you to sort of pick and choose sort of what part of my collection you actually want to see. So with that said, sort of let's crack on and we will start off with the room tour. Okay, so this is the first part of my collection. Obviously we've got the 3 boxes stacked there. The bottom box just there I use for my sort of extra coins essentially. So there are quite a few extra sort of world coins in there that are still yet to be hunted through. I've got some pre-decimal coins in there, ready for when we want to refill the tub as well. And I think there's just sort of a couple of other sort of spare bits in there. The box in the middle is my sort of extra sort of coin sets. You'll see in a minute when we get sort of over the other side. My sort of main coin set collection, but there are some extra ones in there, ones that I couldn't really sort of categorize into a specific box in my sort of main collection. The top box there is my sort of collecting accessories basically. So I have sort of things like my coin flips, my album pages. There are some spare coins in there, more sort of older, like the round pounds, the old 10p's, old 50p's that I've got. But I can actually show you this one quite quickly actually. So you'll see there, so I've got a couple of some remnants of coin packs, obviously the album inserts that I've sort of filled the slots on. So what we've got, I think they're combinations of sort of the old commemorative coins. Got some pre-decimals, 10p's, 5p's, I think they're 50p's, and these are all pounds. Obviously I've got my gloves for if I have to handle sort of coins that I don't want to actually hand to sort of be in my hand. Set of scales, very, very important. I've got a video coming up hopefully before the end of the year where that will be used quite a lot in the video. I've got my sort of calibration weights for the scales, and then if I lift this out then you'll see here, obviously I've got a couple of spare albums, some album pages. That's actually a micrometer for sort of measuring the coins. I've got my coin flips, and then some note wallets as well. So that's just a little extra for today's video. And then, so this box we will be going through in one of the other videos. I will gonna leave that one as a surprise. Then the box underneath, this is my silver-proof collection. There are a couple of sort of non-silver ones in there. The only reason they're in there is because they're in the little boxes. This you will be something extra, and I think it's going to be in this Saturday's video. So tune in to see what's in that folder, in that envelope. I've then got my album box. So this is the box that has my ring binders in, and at the moment I'm storing a couple of extra bits in there as well. And then the bottom box is my how do I call them? So I've got a collection of boxes that have got sort of a load of random different coins. Majority of the stuff that's in there is stuff that has come from the job lots. So we will go through that in the one where I look at sort of my bunk and sort of coin sets. And then we move over here. So only just managed to sort out this area. So we've got obviously just some filming equipment. This is a new job lot that I've got to do a video on. That's a coin set or start of a coin set from Westminster collection. I've got my world coins in these cases, and as you can see I'm a bit behind with my coin hunt filming, so I'm going to be getting that done sort of this week. Obviously that's just a bit of a fallout collection that I've got, but I have got the original set of NatWest pigs as well. So obviously it's coin related. So yeah, we've got that, and then we've got our next bit. So we've obviously got farthing from our Royal Mint trip a couple of weeks ago. This is an old commemorative Disney bear. We've got our pre-decimal albums. These ones are some coin sets, so we'll go through them in another video. I've actually got a set of, I believe, they're New Zealand coins. It's actually a date run of about sort of 7 or 8 years. Then got, yeah, I think you can see what's in there. So there's a couple of Olympic albums. I have my brilliantly uncirculated sets. So this will be like the Beatrix Potters, the Paddingtons. Any brilliantly uncirculated set that there's more than one of. And then obviously you'll see there are my Strike Your Owns as well. The what's that one? That is my album sets. So that is the 50p, the £2 album. Got my new 10p albums there. And then the other albums are my date runs. So I do actually do date runs. I've got date runs of sort of 1p right the way up to £2. And these are my other brilliantly uncirculated sets. And you'll see there's a little brilliantly uncirculated coin just there. I'm sure you've all seen that coin. So these are sets where there is literally just sort of 1 year where they've been released. And then the next one down is my other set of albums. So this will include sort of like the Royal Mint albums, but I'll go into that one in a bit more detail on another video. That is something else that I'm not going to go into at the moment. And then the bottom box, if you can see, the light might have gone. Let me get one of my lamps. Right, I'll do it this way. Not overly great. So the bottom box there is my year sets. So I've actually been sort of going through trying to get sort of all the year sets from 1970 right the way through to sort of modern day. You've got big jug there. That's actually got world coins in. So that will be what I refill my tubs with, as well as the coins that are in the big box at the bottom. So I've probably got enough world coins to sort of see me through for about a year. And then we've got my two, big foot in the way. These are my pre-decimal coins and world coins that I go through on the hunt. So let me just get back up and I'll pan around. So this is where I do all my filming. So it's a bit of a mess at the moment, coins everywhere, but that is where I do all my filming. And then the last bit to show you is actually my doubles storage. So I've got all these drawers and they're all labelled up with sort of different types of coins, and any of the doubles that I get, sort of with the 50p's and the £2, it's more the above face value coins. So you see there, we've got EEC, NHS, suffragettes, got my WWF drawer, and you'll see there. So if you saw my 50p collection hunt video last week, you'll see that I've got most of them in that video. So yeah, that's my room tour. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and grab my silver-proof box out, and we will start going through and seeing what I've got in there. So that is my room tour. Hopefully give you a bit more of an insight into my collection. Obviously, as I say, the other parts of my collection I don't cover today, will be sort of bringing them out in sort of other videos. I have got another 2 videos planned, but we'll see sort of how we get on with it. But let's go back to the subject of today, and that is silver proof. So I have got all of my silver proofs ready to sort of go through, and what we're going to do is I'm going to start with the sort of year sets. So different ones that have been released sort of on a particular year. I'm not going to include the sets themselves, so like the Paddingtons for example, I'll go through them in their own separate part. So the first one we're going to be looking at is the 2012 Titanic coin. So I am a massive, I absolutely love all stuff to do with Titanic, and I managed to find this one on eBay a little while ago now. I can't remember how long I've had this, but it was, I think I ended up paying about £25 for it. It wasn't expensive at all. So it's not really a lot of information on the coin on the outside box, but if I'm able to get into it, there we go. So it is an absolutely stunning coin. Let's see if I can actually get it out of the box. There you go. So it is a £5 from 2012. If I look at the certificate, there we go. So yeah, very, very nice. I'm going to try and sort of not go through sort of too many of the coins in too much detail. If there is a coin that you want me to sort of expand upon a bit more, sort of leave a comment down below and I can look to do a separate video on them. So that is the first one, and that's Titanic. The next coin I've got is from 2015, and it is the Magna Carta. So since I've started sort of getting the silver proofs, and that was all due to the Sherlock silver proof that started this, I have actually been going back and trying to get all of the old silver proofs. A bit dusty in there. So that is the Magna Carta, and with this one I've actually got number 1604 out of 3000. So there's the information on the coin. So very nice. And then the next one I've got is the first year where I've got sort of multiple coins from, and that is 2017. So I have the 70th anniversary of the Royal Wedding, my Isaac Newton, and a Jane Austen. So let's have a look at the ones that we have seen. So there we go. There is the Jane Austen. Once again, this was one that I bought on the second-hand market, I believe. By the time I started collecting silver proofs, they were all out of stock. But managed to get number 2126 out of, oh, there you go, I'll get it in a minute, out of 5000. Very nice. And then the next one that I've got is my Isaac Newton silver proof. So I'll put that off to the side. So I've got my Isaac Newton. And an absolutely stunning coin in silver proof. It's an amazing coin any way you find it, but in silver proof the detail just is absolutely amazing. So one of my favourite silver proofs, and I've got number 2394 out of 4000. And then the last one that I've got from 2017 is the Royal Wedding Anniversary. So let's get this one out. So this is actually from the Australian Mint. So it's a different presentation. It's got a really, really nice box on it. But let's have a look. So there we go. It is a 50 cent. Let's see if I can... No. I'm not going to bang about trying to get it out. But I have got number 1301. And there's the details of the coin. And it's got a mintage figure of 5000. Very nice. So that isn't the only world coin that I've got in silver proof. You will see the other world coins I've got later on. Didn't actually realise it was the Australian Mint when I put the piles out. But really, really nice one. So the next ones that I've got are from 2018. So I've only made 2 at the moment. I am still looking to get hold of the rest. So obviously the first one there is the Frankenstein, and this one is actually a People's Act. So obviously we now know the mintage figures for this, for the circulating coin, was 9 million. But with this one, I have got an absolutely stonking number of 239 out of a total mintage of 3,500. So really chuffed with that. Obviously the only disappointing part is, obviously I did buy this on a second-hand market, and I didn't realise it didn't come with the outer box and the booklet. So I am sort of trying to find that, because it I really like to have them in sort of in their complete sets. But yeah, I'll find it. So next one is obviously the Frankenstein, and for those of you that haven't seen it, it is an absolute amazing coin. And there we go, absolutely stunning. But what is more surprising is you can actually still get this one from the Royal Mint website. So I bought this not long after I started getting silver proofs, direct from the Royal Mint. This was not one that I bought on the second-hand market. But this one, I got number 1375 out of 4,500. So yeah, I will admit it is by far one of my favourite, if not my favourite, £2 coin. It is just stunning. And we won't go into what I stupidly did. So for those of you that haven't heard the story, I think I've told it once or twice on my channel. I actually found a Frankenstein in circulation. This was before I was sort of really properly collecting, and kept it to one side because it was sort of just a stunning design, and ended up spending it in a parking meter when I needed some money for parking. That was back in 2018, but yeah, absolutely gutted. Now I know that it was an NIFC. But that is the last 2018, and then next we have our absolutely massive stack of, see if I can get them all in, of my 2019s. So most of these I've featured sort of on the channel. I've done sort of coin reviews. I believe I've done the 50 years of the 50p. Don't think I've done Stephen Hawkins. I know I've done Sherlock and Wallace and Gromit. So if you want to sort of have a look at them in a bit more detail, check out the go to my review playlist and you'll be able to see them. I'll show you the coins quickly. And we've got the one that started it all was the Sherlock. So I know it's looking like a common coin now, but it is still my favourite circulating 50p. And then the last one was the 50 years of the 50p. So this was obviously the Strike Your Own as well. So this is the one that's got the little mint mark just there, and then the letters all around the outside of the coin. So as I say, if you want to see sort of those three in a bit more detail, sort of go and check out my reviews on those coins. So what one do we start with? I'll tell you what, I'm going to save the best one till last, which I think is a Stephen Hawkins. So let's start with the Samuel Pepys. So this one. So this, as I say, being a £2, sort of wasn't released into circulation. And I think this one I actually ended up buying on the second-hand market because it was so much cheaper than buying it directly from the mint. So it is a stunning coin. And with this one, I got number 1,340 out of 2,500. So I'll get that put back in there. And then the next one we've got is the Wedgwood. So this one I actually picked up at the Royal Mint when I was there a little while back. Another amazing coin. I will admit the coins they've been releasing recently have all been absolutely stunning, and that one is 1,879 out of a total mintage of 3,000. And then the last £2 from 2019 that I've got is the D-Day. And there we go. So it's a coin you'd have seen sort of quite often, sort of on all the other coin tubers. I think they've pretty much all done a coin review on it. But with this one, I've got number 4,200 out of a total mintage of 5,000. So I think that's the highest one that I've got, or the sort of closest to the sort of maximum mintage. And then the last 2019 that I've got is obviously the Stephen Hawkins. So another absolutely amazing coin. I will admit the 50p's from 2019 have been absolutely brilliant. I've really loved them. And with this one I have got number 1,989 out of a total mintage of 5,500. And this is another one I think I bought this one on the second-hand market, but didn't pay sort of much more than what the mint were charging. Right, so let me just move these ones off to the side so they don't get knocked. And yeah, if you hear a load of squeaking, it is my chair. I know it's noisy, but there's a lot I can do about it. Right, next ones we will look at. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll go back in time a bit. And we have a few of these. So what are these? These are my old silver proofs. So what I've been doing, obviously, since I started getting the silver proofs this year, I am actually aiming to sort of go back and get all of the old commemorative silver proofs as well. So first one we've got there is the World War II 60th anniversary. So the one depicted in St Paul's. So with the older silver proofs that didn't actually issue sort of numbers on the coins, that wasn't introduced until a lot later on, like within the last sort of 5-6 years I think it is. It might be even less than that. And the other one that I've got is the rugby £2. So with £2 I haven't got a massive amount. I'm still sort of quite early on in sort of trying to get hold of them, but yeah, those two absolutely amazing finds. I've once again got them on the second-hand market, and I got them at an absolutely amazing price. I think they were both like 20-25 pound at most. So yeah, brilliant finds there. Right, the next ones that I'm going to do are some more older ones ish. So there's a couple of newer ones in here as well. And well, the first one isn't going to be a silver proof, but it is the European Hands 50p. So I think I got this one in one of my job lots actually. So it's not a proof coin, it's not anything like that, it is just a circulating 50p. But I like to keep it in the box sort of with the sets, because they didn't actually make this one in silver proof. So yeah, it's a nice one there just to have in the box to sort of go with the others. So what have we got here? So the first one we got there is Suffragettes. We've got an NHS. we have the D-Day. So I've actually got two of the D-Days. I've actually got the Pidefort or Pentafort, however, I never know how to pronounce that. I actually bought that one by mistake. Didn't read the listing as closely as I should do. So yeah, I've actually got that one in sort of both. And then we've got the European presidency, or the head of the European presidency. And then my most recent one, which is the WWF. So absolutely love this coin. I've been wanting to see it in silver proof for so long, and then the opportunity come up to sort of get one sort of relatively cheap actually as well. I think I paid about £45 for this about a month, but no, I don't even think it was a month ago. But yeah, absolutely over the moon with that one. So this is a 2011. Let me just have a look at the certificate. Yeah, doesn't actually say. So maximum mintage of coin 40,000, but this limited edition presentation only had 7,500. So yeah, absolutely amazing coin. And then we've got the NHS. We've got the suffragettes. And the D-Day. So this is the old shape 50p as well. And obviously that one's exactly the same, just a bit thicker. So for those of you that haven't seen a Pidefort, or however you pronounce it, let's see if I can get it out. There you go, it'll come out eventually. And what I'll do is I'll get the other one out as well so we can compare. So I don't know if you can, I don't think you'll be able to see it that great, but obviously if you look at the case, they're sort of, this one's thicker, and you'll see sort of this one, it's got a bit of a gap, but this one sits above. So it just shows you sort of how much thicker it actually is. So yeah, as I say, I don't normally sort of collect these. It was one that was sort of picked up sort of by accident. And then the last one that we've got is the EEC presidency. So it's an absolutely stunning coin to start with, but putting it in silver proof just takes it up so much more. So yeah, really chuffed to have one of them in my collection. So let me just move all these off to the side. And so what we'll do is what should we do next? Yes, I have still got that much to go through. I'll tell you what, let's move these ones in. Now this is another one of my collections. See if I can get them all stacked up in the picture. And there we go. So what is this? These are my round pound silver proofs. So I've actually managed to get, so far I've got every round pound in silver proof from 1983 all the way through to 2008. There we go, got the bridges. I think this was actually the one that started it off for me. I think I saw sort of a listing online for them, and I ended up just buying them. And then that made me then want to go through and collect sort of all of them. So I will admit they do look absolutely amazing in silver. Probably because it's not something that you see too often. And then we go on to sort of like the individual years. So there's 1991. 1990. 93. 92. Yes, I know they're not in any particular order. I wasn't that organised. And then we've got... what year is this one? 1983. No. Let's have a look. Yep, that is the 1983. Yeah, for some reason this one has a bigger certificate than all the others, so it doesn't actually fit in the box. And then we've got 1989. Move those on the side because I know they're the later years. We've got 1988. 1998. And then we have the 2008 Royal Arms. The 2008 Shield. So from 2008 is when they started doing sort of multiple versions, like multiple different designs on the £1. And then that is the 2009 Shield. So yeah, I am looking to sort of finish it. Obviously I'm now on to the cities coins are sort of the next ones that I'm sort of eyeing up, but obviously they are expensive. I think for the set of 4 last time I looked they were about £200, so yeah, not too bad if you think you're getting a silver proof, but expensive compared to what I've been paying for these. I think for these ones on average I've been paying about £20 a coin, so yeah, love collecting them, sort of think they're absolutely stunning in silver proof. So the next ones that we'll look at, we will have a look at these two. So what are they? Well, I'll give you a hint. They are the Olympic handovers. So we've got this one, which is the Rio handover. Unfortunately, this was one that I bought on the second-hand market quite recently, actually, but it is tarnished. So you've got the marks just there, which is a shame. But another example of an absolutely stunning silver proof. And I am not sure, don't think this one has a... No. So it's a maximum mintage of 12,000. And then I think you can guess what the other one's going to be. It is the, what was it? Beijing handover, that was it. That's a think then. So yeah, another stunning coin. Actually got really lucky with these. So King Oreo had actually offered me, I think it was the Rio handover, but I was actually able to find both of them for about £10 more. So unfortunately, I didn't get them off King Oreo this time. But the next set that I've got is, what one should I do? Let's do something that we all know. The Paddingtons. So I have got all 4 of them in silver proof. So I have done, obviously I've done videos on the 2019s, and I have gone through the 2018s because I bought them at the mint as well. I think I bought them back in August. So absolutely stunning. So I am wondering whether there will be any more Paddington coins. We're going to do another couple next year. Still, fingers crossed for Paddington at Kew Gardens. And then obviously these ones, you will have seen them absolutely everywhere at the moment. So I know all the other coin tubers have sort of covered them. And I know I've done reviews on both of them as well. There you go, as you can see with that one, number 4,364 out of a maximum mintage of 25,000, I believe. And the next set that I've got is the Snowmans. So obviously I'd done a review on this one a couple of weeks back, sort of when it was released. And I don't think I've ever reviewed the original, because it come out before I started doing the YouTube videos. So this is another one where it's got sort of the design on the perspex, and with this one I've got number 1288 out of a maximum mintage of 15,000. So I think this one I did actually buy on the second-hand market, because by the time I started getting silver proofs it had long since sold out. And obviously we've got this one, which was released the other week. So I've done a video on that, so check out my coin reviews to sort of get more information on that coin. And then the next set that I've got is the Gruffalos. So I have been lucky enough to get both. Did actually have to buy the original one on the second-hand market. So there we go, absolute stunner. So there's another one that's got the design on the perspex. And with this one I got number 15,212 out of a maximum mintage of 25,000. And then the other one that we've got is the Gruffalo and the Mouse, which was another one that I'd done a coin review on just after it was released. So if you want to see that one in a bit more detail, sort of check out my review of that. And then the last set of Royal Mint, or last set of sort of UK coins, are the Captain Cook silver proofs. So obviously this is a 3-coin set, and the third coin is going to be released in 2020. You've got coin number 1, which was released in 2018, coin number 2, which was released this year. And there we go. And with this one, it is number 1427 out of a maximum mintage 4,795. And then coin number 2 is that one. So what's also good about the Captain Cook coins as well is once you've got all 3 coins, you'll be able to put them together and the ship will actually make up the picture of the ship as well. Don't ask me what the name of the ship is because I'll be quite honest and say I don't know. So I've got number 3,731 out of a total mintage of 4,795. And then there are still a couple more. We're still not finished. So I then have a couple of territories. And yes, I have got some territory silver proofs. So what one do I start with? I'll start with this one because that's my most recent purchase. And this one is the Peter Pan silver proof. So it is absolutely stunning. It was actually my favourite 50p up until the release of this year's Snowman. And with this one I have got another really low one. So it is 550 out of 10,000. So yeah, another absolute stunning silver proof. And the last one that I've got from the territories is the 2018 Santa. So this is from Gibraltar, I believe. Yep, 2018. And yeah, absolutely stunning. Right, and to finish off, we're going to go a bit more sort of wider, and we're going to look at my world silver proofs. So I have got a couple. So I've got one from the Canadian Mint, which I will go through last. So these two, they are not silver proofs. These are sort of ones that I was saying that were in sort of boxes, and I have just included them. The first one is actually a proof coin, it's just not silver. So this is a $1 from Australia, and this one is actually aluminium bronze. The next one is a $1974. Don't know too much about this one, I'll be honest. I think it was another one that come in one of my job lots. But from what I can remember, it is quite common. So yeah, there's that. And then I did actually receive a silver package just before I started filming this, and it was my 2 Morgan silver dollars. So I have checked them, they are real, they are genuine. So I have a 1881 Philadelphia Mint silver dollar. No, it's not Philadelphia. So this one's a bit different because this has got an O mint mark on it. So I'm not 100% sure where that one's from. But I have looked on New Mister and I think it's got a mintage of just over 5 million. So yeah, really chuffed with that. And the other one that I've got is an 1879. And this one is from the Philadelphia Mint. So yes. So absolutely, I've been dying to get a couple of Morgan dollars. I actually was speaking to Laughter quite recently, about seeing about picking some up from him, and the only one that he could get hold of was quite expensive for sort of what it was, but managed to get hold of them, and they literally delivered today. So really chuffed to have them. They've been one coin that I've wanted to add to my collection since I first started collecting. Don't know why. It's just obviously it's one of the better known silver coins from the US, especially over here in the UK. So yeah, managed to get them. Really chuffed. So we're on to the last one, and I think I've saved the best for last. As soon as I saw this coin, I literally just went, bought it, and I just had to have it in the collection just because of how stunning it was. So as you can tell, it's from the Canadian Mint, so it's obviously going to be a Canadian silver proof, and it is the Maple Leaf $20. So it comes in this amazing maple leaf casing, which also doubles as a stand as well. And if we pull this out, and there we go. So it's 2015, $20, and it's a silver proof. It's actually a coin that's shaped like a maple leaf. And then with that one, so 2015 $20 fine silver and Canadian maple leaf coin. I don't think this one's, yes, yeah, it is actually. So you've got the mintage down there, so I've got number 6,676 out of 15,000. So yeah, absolutely amazing coin. As I say, as soon as I sort of first saw it, I think I actually saw it, someone else sort of talking about it on a YouTube video, and yeah, I literally went straight online, tracked one down and got it ordered, just because it is so stunning. Absolutely love that coin. So let's get it all put back in. So yeah, that is that. So I am just going to cut back in. I actually forgot quite a big chunk of my silver proof collection. I've done my outro, finished up the video, turned around and saw that I'd left a load of coins in my box that I completely forgot about, and those were my Beatrix Potters. So they're still coming. And there we go. So let's have a look at these ones quickly, sort of, and then I will sort of cut back to my outro. So first one we've got here is, I think this is the most expensive silver proof that I've ever bought, and this was the Beatrix Potter Anniversary. This one sells for sort of stupid amounts online, bit like the 2016 Peter Rabbit. But there we go. So it's an absolutely stunning coin in circulating, even better in silver proof, and I've got number 1,794 out of 2,500. So with the 2016s, the only one that I don't have is quite obviously the Peter Rabbit. Just because that sells for sort of between £500 and £600. So we've got Squirrel Nutkin, and I've got number 4,131, and I'm not sure what the mintage figures for this one was. Yeah, out of 15,000. I've got Miss Tiddlywinkle. So there we go, number 13,510. I believe this one's another 15,000 mintage. And the last one we've got is Jemima Puddle Duck. So once again, another stunning sort of coloured coin. And that is number 6,684. I believe this one's also 15,000. Yep. So it is literally the anniversary coin that's sort of low mintage. I'm not sure what the mintage figures were on the 2016 Peter Rabbit, but potentially quite low. So next set I've got is my 2017 set. So there we go, that's Peter Rabbit. I've got number 13,295, and once again I believe these are 15,000 as well. No, these are 30,000. So that's potentially why these go for so cheap. I think I got the whole set for about £110, I think I paid for them. And we've got Benjamin Bunny, 11,227. Not a coin we see too often, so it's very nice to see. Obviously that's a joke. We've then got Jeremy Fisher, and we've got 8,481. And the last one from 2017, Tom Kitten, number 16,016. So I will admit the silver proof is by far the best version of this coin. The circulating and the bunk, sort of the eyes just look so bizarre, and to be honest, so freaky. But the silver proof with the colour on it does look absolutely stunning. So that is the 2017 set, and we go on to the 2018 set. So we've got Peter Rabbit. So this one is 20,780 with a maximum mintage of 35,000 this time. So yeah, the second rarest 50p in circulation. It's officially the second rarest 50p in circulation. And then we've got, let's do the not second rarest 50p in circulation. And that is Flopsy Bunny. So I have got 21,171. Very nice. We've got Mrs. Tittlemouse. That's number 17,608. And then we've got the Tailor of Gloucester. And I've got number 23,471. But it is another coin there that's absolutely stunning in silver proof. So yeah, that is my 2018 set. And then to finish it off, I've got my 2019 Peter Rabbit. And I've got number 4,949. Obviously this one wasn't put into circulation. It's the only Beatrix Potter that's been released that wasn't put into circulation, which is a bit of a shame. And this one has a maximum mintage of 30,000. So yes, and that is really, and truthfully, I'm just double checking, the end of my silver proof collection. So what we'll do now is we'll cut back to the original video that I filmed, and yeah, I'll be seeing you. So that's going to be the end of today's video. Sort of let me know what you think. Sort of, obviously this is my full silver proof collection, with a couple of extra coins sort of sprinkled in as well. Would you like to see any of the coins in more detail? Sort of like, are there any coins in there that you're really fascinated about and you really want me to sort of do a dedicated video on them? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'm more than happy to sort of do that. As I say, my collection video is going to be split over sort of 3 different videos is the plan at the moment. So the last 2 videos, or next 2 videos, one will be on my brilliantly uncirculated collection and my sort of coin sets, and then the other video will be on my albums. So I probably will do the brilliantly uncirculated coins next, followed by the album set after that. But let me know what you think of this video. Sort of, do you want me to the next video? Do you want me to do the next videos in a slightly different way? Sort of, let me know. But as I say, that's going to be the end of this video. So don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell icon to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The links will be in the description below. And yeah, with that said, sort of thanks for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's something that you've all been asking for, so hope it lived up to your expectations. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, bye.